Tess as an example of that, but we would like, although Tess's own individual situation is unique to her, there are many things about the process that she underwent that can be applied to you, which is the reason why we are presenting this to you today. And the first point we would like to make is that it is a long and steady process which requires a great deal of patience. I worked with Tess for a period of months during which we did no singing at all, and this followed a period of months of work with Melissa when she was working on just getting her speaking voice back. And one of the points that I would like to make is that we carefully monitored Tess's progress, and I say progress with parentheses around that because each day that she came in really was a different, found her larynx and her physical body in a different state. And this is the challenge of living life as a singer, as well as the interesting part of it, because you wake up every day and you are feeling differently because of environmental factors or because of your behavior on the previous day. And we must, as singers, find a way to adjust to that and take a whole body approach to our speaking and to our singing. We worked patiently together, and when I felt that Tess had enough stamina with her singing, we began to talk about the opportunity that she might have to begin performing. At this point, we had been working on vocal literature. I had chosen a couple of pieces strategically for her to learn, one that she had sung earlier in her life and loved, and then a couple of new pieces that she could be mentally and vocally stimulated with. And it gave me great joy to see the way that Tess entered into these projects. I know that she would sometimes come early to her lesson, or I should say her support spouse, Stan, would bring her early or stay late so that she could spend time in the library. And she enjoyed the process of learning these pieces and studying them and delving into the different languages. We chose the opportunity first for her to sing for a university studio class, during which she presented a little bit of her story and found the students to be rapt with attention. And at that point, we also did a kind of a demonstration of her phonation at different parts during the process. So we used it as a performance goal for Tess, and I also took the opportunity to use Tess's experiences and give my students a little bit of information from someone who had been singing a lot longer than them. And an important goal and experience that Tess and I decided together she would participate in was the State Convention of the National Association of Teachers of Singing, of which I am a part, and she was very excited about that opportunity, and I suggested that she sing for an evaluation by colleagues around the state, and this was an excellent performance goal for her and an excellent sense of anticipation for receiving some written and verbal feedback on her singing. And she went this day and sang her pieces, and unbeknownst to the adjudicators, they did not know at all that she had had vocal distress. They were simply listening to her selection of songs on that day, and she received wonderful comments, helpful comments, and comments that solidified our work together vocally. And this was a wonderful performance goal for her, and I feel that now, given the fact that she's made wise decisions about how to use her voice, she will again enjoy singing for others and singing for folks in different venues. And at this point, we as a team would like to remind you that whatever your interest in singing is, whatever your goals are for singing, you may be a student of singing enrolled in an academic vocal program, and this may be your life's career at stake, or you may be someone who is sorrowful because you're no longer able to sing as an avocation, perhaps in a choir situation. Or you may be someone like Tess, who is in her retirement years, but finds herself caring greatly that she cared for her voice because she perceives of herself as a singer. And if you do perceive of yourself as a singer, we would just like to make the point that you are, after having received treatment and information, you are ultimately responsible for the choices that you will make about the kind of singing that you will do. And I do know that Tess made careful choices after having had vocal distress.